Now on SBU TV, how kitty litter and pennies can help in your winter vehicle prep. Plus, we tell you ways you can protect your bank account this holiday season and how you can save big online. These stories and more next on SBU TV. Good morning. Hope everyone is bundled up this Friday morning. I'm Jocelyn Person.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Erin Lanahan. Winter weather is upon us. How do we prepare for staying safe while driving in this weather? Madeline Edwards has some tips for us.
Winter tires are very important due to the fact that they're a different rubber compound, so they grip the road better in snow.
With winter weather comes snow, and with snow comes bad roads. How can you ensure your safety when you're driving on winter weather roads?
I spoke to the manager of Dunn Tire in Olean, and he explained what the tire tread depth should be for safe driving.
If they got more than 230 seconds on them, they'll do okay. They should have at least 530 seconds.
According to justtires.com, one way you can check to ensure your tire tread is safe is the penny test. You face a penny upside down towards you in the groove of your tire. If you see Lincoln's whole head, your depth is less than 230 seconds. The manager also said you must have either 4 winter weather tires or none, because the difference in traction between winter weather tires and all-season tires is not safe to have different ones mixed together. The Farmer's Almanac website recommends you keep kitty litter in the trunk of your car. You can use this if you're stuck to create traction to get out. In case you do get in trouble, the Farmer's Almanac also recommends you have a winter coat, gloves, hat, blankets, hand warmers, and an ice scraper in your car, just in case. I'm Madeline Edwards with SBU TV.
It's important to remember to drive slow when the road conditions are bad and to slowly ease on the brakes. If the road conditions are too bad, it's best to not drive at all.
All right, so the holiday season is a great time for shoppers to hunt for good deals online. However, it's also the perfect time for cyber criminals to scam consumers. Roisin Coleman has more.
Online shopping is expected to increase 15% over this holiday season. However, according to Juniper Research, online money scams from airline ticketing, money transfers, banking services, and online shopping will reach $48 billion by 2023. This number is up from $22 billion this year.
They're looking to get your information. And then when they have your information, they will use that information to take your money.
When shopping online, check the URL of the website for misspelled words, like a 0 in Amazon instead of an O. Carefully read the description of what you're buying. Confirm the seller's physical address and phone. And watch out for incredibly low prices. Too good to be true.
Make sure you only visit secure websites. Secure websites URLs begin with HTTPS, like this.
Secure means the credit card information and other sensitive data you type in isn't easily accessible by cyber criminals.
If you get an attachment to an email, definitely don't open it if it doesn't come from a trusted source.
Dr. Hoffman, the Associate Provost and Chief Information Officer at St. Bonaventure University, received dozens of complaints this semester about scamming emails.
Just be careful. Don't just automatically click links. Really think it through and say, does this look legit?
For SBU TV, I'm Roisin Coleman.
November online holiday shopping has already surpassed sales from last year by selling over $58.52 billion. Because of several online shopping holidays throughout the month, December is projected to make even more. Isaiah Blakely has more.
Don't want to go out shopping in this wintry weather? Well, Monday, December 10th is your chance to save big on all your gifts without leaving your home.
Every second Monday in December, stores like Kohl's offer huge savings on all your online holiday shopping.
I asked our SBU TV Twitter followers if they had ever heard of the online shopping holiday known as Green Monday, and results showed that most of you haven't heard of it. Green Monday is always the second Monday of December, but there are opportunities to save money before and after the holiday. Amazon is promoting a 12 days of deals that is going on right now until December 13th. After that, free shipping day is the last major online shopping holiday on December 14th. Green Monday was created by eBay, and this year will be the 11th year since they coined the phrase. Last year, on Green Monday's 10th anniversary, eBay created a video explaining that they noticed a consistent yearly high on the second Monday of December, and it's thought that they came up with the green part of the name because of all the money that'd be coming in. Green Monday has consistently been the second biggest online holiday shopping day for years. The month of November brought in $58.2 billion, but December, thanks to days like Green Monday, is projected to bring in even more. Last year, participants in the holiday included Walmart, Best Buy, Big Lots, JCPenney, Sears, and a lot more. Companies like Calvin Klein, Perry Ellis, and Home Depot have already announced the sales they will be having on Monday.
With the growth in online holiday shopping at stores like Walmart, December is supposed to outperform November in online holiday sales by almost $7 billion. Isaiah Blakely, SBU TV.
You can check out more Green Monday deals as they're announced online at blackfriday.com Green Monday.
This week, we remember former President George H.W. Bush as he was laid to rest. The 41st president died last Saturday at the age of 94. His casket was then taken to the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library and Museum at Texas A&M University. He was buried next to his wife, Barbara Bush, and daughter Robin, who died at the age of 3 from leukemia.
A new Hampton Inn and Suites hotel will be coming soon to the city of Olean. The Olean Gateway project will be working alongside the Krog Group from Buffalo to build the hotel. The 95-room hotel will be located on Buffalo Street at Constitution Avenue, close to the I-86 off-ramp. Mayor William J. Alio comments on the upcoming project.
Generate more people into the area. And you figure, if they get 90% occupancy, that's 90 people or 90 possibly more people coming into the area. It'll be great for our restaurants in the area. Without a restaurant on site, they'll have to go out to eat. So and it'll help our retail industry too. Here.
A new Christmas event came to Olean on Tuesday. Sean Mickey went to see what happened.
Carols, a tree lighting, writing letters to Santa, and even meeting the big guy himself. Olean General Hospital hosted its first ever Christmas event.
There's so many times that people walk through this building, this facility, and it's not usually for the best reason. This is an opportunity for us to showcase this facility in a positive light, be able to give back at the same time.
Jan Rohde from Olean High School tells me she was invited to bring a vocal group to the event.
Oh, it's wonderful to be out in the community and get ourselves out there with everybody, and music can be such a wonderful part of our lives here, and this is a demonstration of it. When people get together and there's music and good spirit, that you can't get much better than that.
At the end of the night, Santa made a surprise appearance on the roof. Olean General Hospital officials tell me that over 150 people attended this event. For SBU TV, I'm Sean Mickey.
Every child in attendance received a book donated by Literacy West.
Last year, Portville opened a STEM-based resource center called the Envisioning Center. The center inspires students to become entrepreneurs by building their own creative projects. I spoke with the director and students to learn more.
I came here to make Christmas presents.
7th grader Emily Bailey from Portville Central School enjoys coming to the Envisioning Center every day during her free time. Here at the Envisioning Center, it inspires students to become entrepreneurs by creating their own projects. Students like Emily comes to the center during their free period to work on their own projects. Dave Swain, who worked in the engineering field for 26 years, runs the center with the goal to inspire students to become entrepreneurs.
We're trying to inspire entrepreneurship, and that's part of what the grants are for.
A $146,000 grant the center received last year, students have been able to work with 3D printers, laser cutter machines, a CNC machine, and new computers.
The students have projects of their own, and we encourage them to come in with a project, and then we'll just give them the tools to achieve that.
I design boards to hang up, that you can do different things, but you can usually get it done. and like use resources that you may not have, like the laser cutters, and they have stuff that you don't usually just find anywhere.
The 3,300 people visited the Envisioning Center this school year.
Have you noticed any special notes around campus? Jennifer Prince's art history class put up numerous motivational notes across campus as part of their final project. Tom Doyle has more.
Jennifer Prince is a recent graduate of St. Bonaventure University and is now an art professor here. I caught up with her to see what her students are doing this week for art history finals.
As a part of this presentation, we did a public art piece that is guerrilla style, and what that is you put up a public piece of art and you're anonymous, and so instead of critiquing society, you're celebrating and spreading positivity. So I asked my students to put a sticky note with a positive message or a message that was somewhat humorous, that could make somebody smile or laugh, and they could put it in any public place. So a lot of my students put them in the library because it's finals week and they're trying to make people happy during a really rough week for you guys.
I went to the library myself to see if I could find any motivational Postit notes. I'm at the library right now. I actually found one of these Postit notes. It says, "A diamond is merely a lump of coal that did well under pressure." Now, this is the only one I've seen so far, but they have been spread out across the library. See if you see any this week for finals week. It may give you some extra motivation on your exams. I caught up with one of Professor Prince's students, Fiona Nelson, to hear her thoughts.
So we had to make a collage to describe ourselves, and then the next part was, it was just fun, was create an alter ego, which was cool, and a lot, so you just had to make up someone that was the polar opposite than you. And then the part that was the best that was meant for the public was we wrote on Postit notes little inspirational or funny things, and we put them in an area so it could be supportive.
For SBU TV, I'm Tom Doyle.
Good luck to students with finals, and use those notes to help motivate you to study. 22.5% of the Olean population lives below the poverty line. I visited a local soup kitchen to see what they do for those who struggle to make ends meet during these winter months. Winter weather has come once again, which can make it difficult for those less fortunate to find a warm place to go. I'm visiting the Warming House in Olean, New York today, where over the next 8 weeks, they'll be serving over 950 meals to those less fortunate in the area. Student manager Alyssa Levesque explains how busy this soup kitchen can be during the cold season.
If it's really snowing, we tend to get a little bit of less of guests just because they all walk here, but in the cold people do like to come here because it's a warm place to hang out.
St. Bonaventure students volunteer during the school year, but Levesque says they still get help during breaks.
So when students are gone, there's community volunteers that come.
I spoke to guests inside who didn't want to be on camera, but say they come to the Warming House every day it's open during the week. They come to hang out with friends and enjoy a hot meal. The Warming House also runs different informational sessions for visitors with topics like mental health and nutrition. The Warming House is open Sunday through Friday from 2:30 to 5.
How lovely are the branches in the quick centers of the Arts Christmas tree? Nick Youngs has a story to tell you about.
St. Bonaventure's tree lighting was a tale to behold as it was modeled after various characters from storybooks old and new. The tree was described as a reward for the various students who submitted art from over 14 local schools for the Quick Arts Annual Student Art Gallery. To explain more, here's the tree's designer, Sean Conklin.
So the tree itself is just kind of that extra extension every year. We consider it kind of the official tree of the university, so as we light it, it marks the start of the holiday season for everybody.
President DePiro congratulated the students on a job well done.
Today we have your art here at St. Bonaventure. I hope someday down the road we have you here at St. Bonaventure.
And even Mrs. Claus came to light the tree. Nicholas Youngs, SBU TV.
The tree is located in the lobby of the Quick Arts Center Museum for anyone who wants to see it for themselves.
The SBU STEP team performed a flash mob in the Hickey Dining Hall yesterday. Yesterday's flash mob started out with a pretend argument after one of the team members purposely bumped into another. The rest of the team members gathered around trying to separate the two until the music started to play. Once the sound started, the STEP team began their performance. It lasted for about 45 seconds until the team dispersed.
Erie Bayhawks guard and former Bonnie star Jalen Adams has been transferred to the Atlanta Hawks. Adams averaged 17 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals a game with the Bayhawks. Adams' performances were highlighted by his 18 points, 10 assist games against the Westchester Knicks and a 15 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assist game against the Milwaukee Herd. Now, Rob Barberry with sports.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to SBU TV Sports. I'm Robert Barbieri. We're glad you're tuning in. We have a packed show for you guys, starting off with some basketball highlights. St. Bonaventure's head coach Mark Schmidt called Wednesday's win over Siena his team's most complete game of the season, and it showed as the Bonnies would go en route to knock off the Saints in an 82-40 victory. This gave the Bonnies their 3rd straight win and secured the Franciscan Cup for the 3rd straight year.
Currently outside of the Riley Center, where the Bonnies played Siena on Wednesday night for the Salute to Service game.
The Salute to Service game is a time where St. Bonaventure athletics showcase or highlight the individuals in all different forms of service in the community. They kick the game off with 2 individuals coming from the gym's ceiling, one carrying the game ball. Throughout the game, they showcase the sheriff, deputies, first responders, and many other individuals. They lastly acknowledge the Military Alliance Students Program and the students that are planning on graduating in December and May.
Thanks for watching. I'm Love Nicholson, SBU TV Sports.
He may wear number 0 on the court, but in the eyes of Bonaventure, he's their go-to guy. Our player profile of the week is Kyle Lofton.
Welcome to this week's player profile. As sitting with me right now is freshman guard Kyle Lofton. Kyle, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Just had a little mental walkthrough for Buffalo, and we're just trying to get prepared for the Saturday.
You know, 3 straight wins, now off a big win against Siena, retaining the Franciscan Cup. How are you personally or the team is currently feeling?
I feel like once we got back from the Cayman Islands, we all regrouped, and big part, Courtney came back, gave us all confidence, and we're just like, we're flowing right now, and hopefully we get to continue as we keep working hard and just staying focused. We still got a lot of room for improvement.
What are you expecting for Saturday's game against Buffalo?
Definitely a win, and just going out there playing hard as you can.
How do you feel the Bonaventure faithful has been, coming to the games for you guys and supporting you?
The fans are terrific, and I heard the game's already sold out, so it'll be a packed crowd.
We want to thank Kyle Lawton for joining us here at the Player Profile. Tune into us next semester as we will continue our Player Profile series. Nicholas Gallo, SBU TV Sports.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media pages. To catch the full interview with Kyle Lofton, you can go on our Facebook. The return of senior McKenna Maycock gave the Bonnies team a spark, but it would be a late 16-2 run from the host Akron that would be the deciding factor in a 67-58 Zips victory Wednesday morning. The Bonnies quickly turned around for a home battle with Franciscan sister school Siena. The St. Bonaventure men's and women's swim and dive team traveled to Akron, Ohio for the Zippy Invitational last week. The team would end up placing 3rd in the competition. The Bonnies' next meet is January 11th and 12th at the Buffalo Diving Invite. That's all we have from sports. But before we kick it off, we want to wish you guys a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Also, I'd like to thank all the people that were behind SBU TV Sports. Nick Gallo, Mike Spong, just to name a few. We thank you guys for all the help that you've been doing this past semester. Back to you, Jocelyn and Aaron.
Thanks, Rob, and thank you to everyone who tuned in this semester.
Be sure to follow our social media pages to stay up to date with all things SBU TV.
For SBU TV, I'm Jocelyn Person.
And I'm Erin Lanahan. We leave you today with a special message from all of us here.
From all of us here at SBU TV, we want to wish you all a
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!